as well let you all in on our itinerary. So we're currently heading from Cache to Head Lake on what is probably my favorite portage in the park. It's long enough to keep the weekend warriors out, but it's nice enough to be just a bump in the road. We're gonna go through Head to Harness, and through Harness to, I think, Party, then through Party to Kirkwood. We're on Kirkwood for 2 nights, and then we're on to Bonchair for 1 night, and then we're out. The weather's supposed to be of questionable resolve for the next couple days, but I think we're packed for it. And right now, at least, there's a few bugs, and I'm having a grand old time. First portage of the day, and my yoke broke. So I'm going to try carrying it the other 300 odd meters by myself, just sort of holding it over my head. And then when I need a double portage or 2-person portage this thing the rest of the way today. And then later today and tomorrow we'll try to do something. Okay, so what we've done is obviously just lashed a log along the broken yoke. And that's working, but it's a bit long on both sides. So we need a saw, right? Shane, do we need a saw for this?
Yeah, probably.
Luckily, Shane...
Oh, I have a saw. Professional saw. I don't know if it's big enough, though. That's pretty... Like, what is that? Probably a 3-inch diameter log?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have enough blade for it.
Shane, you can take down a bear with that.
I can.
If I saw you walking along the path with that out...
You would think I was a samurai.
I'd scream in terror.
Apparently, when you buy one of these, the rule is you're supposed to use it like a samurai sword. Everybody does, but I'm gonna...
There'll be no swinging noises.
No, I'm not doing it.
Very good. All right,
we're gonna cut some logs.
Let's fix this canoe a little bit, but we'll make this thing sweet later today. This fall sure is party, as in Party Lake, where we are right now. Lots of wind, and portage log sucks. But whatever, we're almost there. And Shane's got big plans. Gonna get all Jesus on this, be master carpenter. I don't know if you can hear anything I'm saying because of the wind. Can you speak up, Ian? I can't hear you over the wind. This is Kirkwood. I was a little worried about how exposed this fire pit area would be, but you know what? Wind's coming sort of that away, so we get a pleasant breeze. Canoe takeout is the worst part. It's just down there. You got this delicious table set up over here, and we've been spending the past hour or so just relaxing. It took us a good 5 hours, 45 minutes to get here, which is obviously longer than we wanted, but we had to double carry a couple things because the canoe needs repair. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We got our bug shelter up, our cube of sanity, as they call it. And I think we're going to set our tent up over there. That being said, there's a tent pad here. Tent pad, you could squeeze one in there. Maybe over there. It's a little bit gimbaled. But yeah, this is, I would say, an A- site. Jane, any... No?
I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it just drops right off here. I'm pretty excited for fishing from shore because it's a little bit windy. I don't really want to go out in the boat, and I'm tired. It's been a long day. My shoulders hurt. As for tonight, I think all we're going to do, set up the tent, get everything dry, make sure everything's stowed away tonight, and just take it easy. Have a small fire if we can. And yeah, relax. This was on the third cast. This was on my extensomatic rod with 1 ball bearing. Shane, if you wouldn't mind, please. I am very excited. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
This is looking pretty optimistic for this lake. We'd seen some data that looked promising. This seems to be a pretty good sign. It might have been true.
Oh, he's got muscles on him.
Oh yeah, lake trout are always slippery. Your hands are going to smell wonderful.
I can't wait. Shane, look at that. That's pretty, eh?
That
That's
is.
probably 1.5 pound.
Hold the side. Just the color. If you get it at the right angle, it's got a real pink color to it.
Yeah, he's got this nice little fin there too. All right, pal.
Well done.
Back into the water you go. Woo! Shane, I'm so excited.
Because your hands smell?
It smells like victory.
Does smell like victory.
Bugs are out, Shane.
They are.
So we got a fire going. See how long that goes for. Because it's a little cloudy. We'll see. No big deal. Got our dinner going over here. We have hamburger helper tonight, which is actually ground turkey helper, with some mushrooms, so it's healthy. And this is getting pretty close to done. What I'm going to do is strain that to the appropriate water level, add my sachet of delicious, and then wait for that to thicken up and have a good tasty meal, probably in the no bug zone, because damn. Ow. The bugs are out, man. Good morning. I am losing my voice. Or I have lost my voice. If I wrote down where I put things, maybe I wouldn't lose them. Had a little bit of rain last night, not nearly as much as we thought we would, or were told we would, which is good, I guess. So everything's a little damp, not wet. Name of the game today is fixing the yoke on the canoe and trying to keep out of the bugs, because they're bad when the breeze goes away. My legs are a roadmap of pain and bug bites. Luckily, we do have the Cube of Sanity, which is nice to have if you need a minute. But other than that, just a matter of going about our day. Had our breakfast, which was relatively simple. It was just cheese and microwave bacon and a wrap, because I didn't want to carry eggs in today. Yeah. Not a shining day, but I'll take it. This is a good day. After a bit of work, we've amputated the old yoke and donated that to the fire pile. It's good ash. And this is locked in there pretty good. It doesn't rattle back and forth or side to side. So the way we're going to get it on my shoulders to sort of baby it is flip it up and somebody hold the front while I duck in underneath it. And yeah, that's sort of our solution. We've gained elevation. We're on the island just scouting around. And Shane, what's your assessment here?
Assessment is, I don't know. Got a feeling like there might have been a fire here, but it's not my favorite sight I've ever seen.
Yeah, let's go take a gander. So I think you can get in over there, but the actual takeout, yeah, that's what I mean, sort of down there, but the actual takeout's on the other side, and it's a long hike up. And this is it. This is the whole thing. We're probably a good 40 feet above the lake. But yeah, that's it. I mean, you could put a tent sort of over there, but it's down that way to the canoe.
I'm just impressed somebody carried that all the way up here. That's the heaviest girl I've seen in Algonquin, and somebody hauled it all the way up here.
Good for them.
Mefford.
I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't want to go get water after a couple of drinks. Like, look at this. You need climbing gear to get down there. Alright, camera off while I circumnavigate this. It's pretty here. What a lovely day. Shane and I just finished up a tasty shepherd's pie dinner using mostly freeze-dried stuff that Shane brought. We're gonna pack everything away pretty tight tonight because it's supposed to rain overnight and tomorrow morning. So our plan is to keep as much stuff dry as possible and enjoy the evening. Tomorrow, if it rains, we'll deal with it as it comes. And we've just got to hop, skip, and a jump over to Bonchair, where we can pick up the best site available. Again, keep as dry as possible, and just try to enjoy ourselves. Hopefully the canoe works out good. That's the goal tomorrow, is to test out the canoe with the new and improved improvised yoke. But been a good day. With a sunset like that, how can you complain? This is Bonchair Lake. Good morning. Not much to film early today because it's just sort of been this gray grossness all day. Phipps Lakes is nice, similar to Kirkwood. If you can't get into Kirkwood, Phipps is fine. Yep. It's pretty here. Lots of nice rock. This is sort of what I expect to see all around Bonchair. And the new yoke works fairly well. I say new. The 2.0 works. The pad spins around a bit, but we're babying it, and hopefully it lasts us tomorrow. But I think that I can peel off at least 300-400 meters over moderate terrain before dropping it, which is good. That will speed up our exit immensely. Okay. Now all we gotta do is get to the site.
Yep, final leg.
Let's see what happens. We have made it to our site here on Bonchair. We are in the southeast corner of the lake, and everything is drying out. So there's quite a bit of soot on this tarp. I'm hoping to get that all off. And we're right on a point. This came highly recommended from multiple sources. It goes on and on and on and on and on. There's quite a lot to explore here. I like it. Trying out my tent fly. We got the tarp up. Just burning our lunch garbage. And having a little cup of coffee. I think I'll put my tent down right there. Find this lovely piece of shelter. Canoe takeout is just down yonder. And yeah, nice site, nice lake, very blue water, very pretty. We're gonna go out and get some firewood because as nice as this site is, it is pretty picked clean. But spend 15-20 minutes doing that, and then we're all good for the night. It's spaghetti dinner night, boiling up the pasta rut with my sausage type, yeah. I love spaghetti dinner. Shane, spaghetti dinner time.
It's the best one in the bush.
And it looks like it's going to be a nice evening. Wind's dying down. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah. Shane, you gonna eat that 3 pounds of spaghetti I put in front of you?
All of it.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
Yeah, me too. It's all getting burned up tomorrow on the big portages. Alright, enough of this filming. I need to eat. Oh, Shane, you're still here.
Sorry, it was a bear.
Oh, thank God you were here for that. I saw it go running. It's our last day, which means that it's the day that we have to leave.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, at least it's nice and clearish. Blue sky, which is nice. It's been a while since we've seen that. A little wet last night. That was uncalled for, Mother Nature. But
could have been worse.
Yeah, most of our stuff's relatively dry. Had breakfast. This is coffee 2.0. And all we're going to do is pack up and do 9 portages that-a-way. I can't wait.
Peace gate.
No problem. 9 portages, 4.3 kilometers. That's a lot of walking. But we've done more distance. We've done more distance. I think this is the most portages.
So a good thing you brought the new yoke.
The new yoke. We'll break it in. I'm going to get to the parking lot and throw that thing in the river. I can't wait.
We'll start a fire.
Yeah.
Make it disappear.
Yeah. Shane, we're back on the rivers and the lakes that we're used to.
We've been here before.
This is Delano Lake. And behind me is a hill. That hill goes straight up. Like if you've ever been to Hogan to Big Crow or Manitoulin to 3 Mile, it's just double black diamond straight up for like 150, 200 meters. That's the hardest portages we've had to do today. That's number 7 of 9. We've got one more on Delano, and then we've got one more down from Hilliard to Cachet, and then we're done.
Longest paddle of the day.
It's gone so well. I'm pleasantly surprised. Those portages are in okay shape. They're in rougher shape for red line, but we've had worse. A couple blowdowns to step over, but nothing you have to really go around. And the yoke's holding up. Bless its heart. Okay, 2 more, and then we're done. Right? Right.